Hello YTPC, this is Steve and you're watching Smoking Cardboard. Thought I'd give you guys the weather report first, because I know all us YouTubers become the weathermen. Very pleasant. I think it's 84 degrees right now, which is like all-time highs for this time of year. Normally it's in the 60s. I'm smoking some Amphora Burley in my Bones Virtual Pipe Club 2020 pipe. This pipe I only smoke so far I basically only smoke Amphora Burley, like Burley Flake from Mac Baren, or the Wessex Burley Slice, or Solani H Burley Flake. It's kind of my Burley pipe, but not all Burleys, but more the similar tasting ones. Doesn't need to be, just got enough pipes that I could do that, so I started doing that. I gotta say, this pipe tasted horrible at first. It tasted like an old closet. Probably because it was a really old pipe. But now it's fine, you know. Burnt that taste out of there. It's a B-Dog. Just doing a giveaway. Think he hadn't hit 100 subscribers, but last I saw he was past that, so congrats. He had a couple, just getting started and being super kind. So go give his channel a look, and I hope that you keep making videos. Enjoy them. So he asked 3 questions. Oh shoot. Alright. Got the pipe now. So first question was, what's your most unique pipe? It would definitely be this Ardor. I guess they show that upside down. This Ardor pipe that I have. Really large, interesting rustication. At the time I really wanted a pipe that was smooth and rusticated. And this one is not that, but it looked like it might be. Anyway, got it switched over to be a 9mm. So it's really unique because of that. Because Ardor doesn't make 9mm pipes, but that's why I smoke, so. Very cool. The bowl is so massive that I pretty much are gonna reserve this to only smoking flakes. And I don't, not flakes, ribbon cuts. And I don't think I would want to smoke an English ribbon cut that long. So this is probably gonna have to be something else. A ribbon cut that is Virginia Burley or something. I need to discover that. That would primarily smoke in that. I don't know. We'll see. Or I just half fill it. The next question was a pipe that you would not give away, no matter what. And like Sam doing it wrong, every pipe has its price. I don't have any hand-me-downs. I've got a couple pipes that were gifted, but they're all not super significant in the specialness that I, you know, if someone offered me enough money, I would just be like, oh sure, you can just have it. I'm not tied to my pipes too much. That said, I would not give them up for the price that I paid for them in almost all the circumstances. So there, hope that answered your question. And then you said softy bits, no softy bits. No softy bits on almost all my pipes. One pipe I used the vinyl tubing for a while, but then I think it caused issues with irritation on my lips. So I got rid of all of them, but one I left on because I pretty much only smoke that pipe in a car very, very occasionally. And I think having that grippiness while I'm driving helps prevent a pipe accidentally falling in my lap and making me crash. So there you go. So check out, I'll put a link down below. Then we have Junebug Piper, my friend. He wanted to know what everyone was smoking for this fall, like picking out some blends and smoking. I know not everyone works that way. A lot of you guys just smoke all the same stuff year round, and some of you guys just hop all over the place. But if you kind of switch gears when the seasons come, make sure to stop by his channel or make a video and say what you're smoking this fall. And I had to think about it. I had these two planned, and for Kentucky blends are fall for me. They're just, strong Kentucky blends. I have a lot of blends that have Kentucky in it. Like this Burley has a little bit of Kentucky. I'm going to try to smoke this pouch of Amphora Burley in. And then I'm going to try to finish what's left of this Samuel Gowith Lakeland Dark. Not a lot left. Can't see in there very clearly. But I think I'll hit that up. I'm still working on my Germain's plum cake, so I'll keep smoking that. Ended up giving away in some samples that I had that 6 pens. I think it was kind of irritating my mouth. Might be the freak in it. I thought it tasted fine, but it was irritating me, and I don't know. I thought these guys might enjoy it if they hadn't had it already. So I sent it to them. Then on top of that, I'm gonna try to do something real crazy. And I have a box, a really big box of samples. Now some of these samples come from super generous friends of the YTPC, and some of them I was filling a jar and I put like a little bit in here because the jar was too full, and called it a sample for myself. So putting those in those little Mylar bags really helped me not get overwhelmed by the amount of samples that I was receiving from other people. I was giving other people samples because they hadn't tried stuff, and then they were just wanting to reciprocate, and all of a sudden I had a bazillion samples, and maybe they were Englishes and it was summertime or whatever. Just, I don't know, it's too much. So I didn't want them to dry out, and sticking them in a bunch of bags in a jar wasn't great. So anyway, I need to at least get to trying these because there's a lot of blends in there that I want to try. And so I might have maybe some videos around giving some of those a try. So I suspect between now and possibly December, that's what I'll be doing, all that stuff. I also might do a spout where I was talking to Charlie Boker Boynton, and he had a good idea. I'm still getting some irritation in my mouth, but it's not like bad like it was before. It's controlled. But Charlie was trying to help me determine, thinking some issues, why I might be getting an unusual amount of irritation. And he's trying to suggest that maybe I should try smoking cigars for a while to see if it's my pipe smoking mechanics or something of that sort that's irritating me versus the tobacco itself. So I might try to smoke cigars for like a week or two and try to figure that out. I don't really have any cigars, so I need to get some before I do that. Charlie gave me a suggestion, so he was going to send me some, which was beyond kind. Not necessarily at all, but I'll have to order some. I'm not really sure which ones I like. So if you have a favorite cigar and you know what I smoke, let me know what your favorite cigar is. Maybe I'll order it, because I have not tried very much. Alright, so that was my response to Junebug Piper about what I'm smoking this fall. Oh, and on Halloween I always smoke Bold Kentucky. I didn't bring it, but that's my Halloween smoke blend. I just feel like that blend's really strong, and it's just the day that I chose to feel the strength of that blend. I know some of you guys smoke that all day, whatever. Not me. Once a year. Alright. So I just thought it was kind of interesting that Chad Yardism put out a video asking for lists of YTPCers that you watch and enjoy. And I think it's really interesting because I'm such a stats type person. I really enjoy making lists and seeing that information and whatever. I have no idea what he plans to do it with. Hopefully it's to direct people to other channels they weren't watching and maybe they would like them. Or maybe it could be used as a source of encouragement for some people who do make channels or videos. Obviously it's going to be completely not useful as a statistic if not very many people create lists. So create some lists, even if it's I watch these 5 channels or I don't watch anything, and send it to Chad. I haven't made mine yet, but I need to. But I'll have to say, as a compliment to what will be definitely at the very top of my list of channels, is John the Night Piper. I love your videos, John. You don't make a lot of videos, but you make such entertaining videos that I really enjoy them. So as a compliment, I thought I'd mention that. I enjoy so many of your videos, as you might know, because I leave comments on most of the videos I watch. Not all of them. Stuff happens. I watch a lot of them. Some of them I don't get around to leaving a comment. But I will say, if you're making videos and you're receiving comments and you don't comment back to the people on your videos, you're kind of missing out. I mean, there's no need. You don't have to. But I would only avoid them if you really wish people didn't comment on your videos. Otherwise, you really should be commenting back. Even if it's thank you. My 2 cents. Again, you don't need it. You don't need to comment back, but I guess if you like the comments, receiving comments, I would comment back. So I was reading on Reddit. There's I scroll through Reddit, the pipe smoking forum. Some I think the conversations that happen on there are interesting, and there's a lot of new pipe smokers that are looking for answers to their questions on there. And sometimes I feel like something I have to say might help, so I might leave a comment. Otherwise, I like reading what other people put. I think it's just interesting. I also really enjoy seeing if people order tobacco, what would they get, you know? And there's a lot of posts like that there. So one of the comments was someone was asking noobish questions. I'm still smoking my pipe too hot, yada yada yada. And someone, after giving some suggestions, said, hey, you should really check out Mutton Chop Piper on YouTube. And someone else commented in response to that of, actually, I think that's really bad advice. I would stay clear of YouTube. YouTube influencers, because they're just as bad as paid commercials. First of all, I can see Mutton Chop Piper as an influencer. But he kind of said it like all YouTube were influencers. It made me really think, what makes a channel an influencer more so than just his comments on a Reddit forum? He's an avid commenter. I don't know, at what point does someone become an influencer that is said like in a bad way, like we're trying to manipulate people, which is just, you know, completely couldn't be more completely from the truth, from what I know about this community, certainly my videos. So I don't know, kind of curious what you guys' thoughts on that. Certainly, pretty much every single person that is going to show up on that list of people that Yardism has are not receiving a penny for their efforts. I think there are some guys that, like Derek Tant, he would get free tobaccos when they'd have a new release because they wanted him to try it. I wonder who else gets those. Do you guys know anybody else that gets free tobaccos from manufacturers to make videos about their impression? But even then, it's still just like their own opinion on it. It's not like they have to review it in a positive light or anything. They're just getting sent tobacco. I don't know. I thought that was weird. Hope you guys are all doing great. I really like interacting with you, watching your videos. I appreciate the insight into your lives and what you're smoking. Hope you're all doing well. You have a fantastic October ahead of you. Yeah. I'm sure this thing's way too long. Good luck for me editing this thing down. Talk to you all later. Bye. I'll just skip it. Edit all of this, Steve. It's trash.